Welcome back, Forester Dragons. We are working on our Cubist monochromatic weaving with an optical illusion. So last week we did our shirt, yes? And so we're going to go ahead and start the next step. So the next step, we're going to glue our shirt onto a piece of paper. We're going to glue another piece of paper onto that, and we're going to draw our face. So in a cubist style, remember, seeing more than one angle. So I'm going to take my weaving, I'm going to turn a paper side to side, horizontal. Make sure you can see. Okay, here we go. Okay, and so then I'm going to put a lot of glue because I want my warp and my weft, my strips to stay in place really well. So I'm just going to really put a lot of glue on, make sure they're all got glue. Okay, because I don't want anything to come off. And then I'm going to turn it over and glue it at the very bottom of that paper and smooth it all down. Now you can also, on the front, put a little dab of glue behind the strips that are sticking out at the ends to make sure they stay in place really well up here. And you can trim any corners you need to trim. It is your art. Okay. I'm just getting my edges a little bit. Okay, good. Now I'm going to glue another piece of paper on the top, horizontal. So I'm going to put glue on the bottom edge here. And then I'm going to glue it up like this. Okay. Okay, so now I have my weaving and my other paper glued on. So I'm going to draw a neck, but I want my neck only to go to the bottom of the first paper, the one that my weaving is on. So it might be a really long neck. Maybe it's a giraffe neck. Then on the other paper, I want you to go close to the top, but not quite to the top, and draw a giant letter U. Okay, you can see my giant letter U. Okay. Now, I want you to draw straight across the top of that U. Coming from the middle of it, I want you to go down, draw a letter C, and then keep going, except to where you get a mouth. I want you to draw me a smile with a letter M on top and a U. Then under that smile, continue the line. Okay, now you can change, I said a letter C, but you can make it really any shape you want. You can make the side of a triangle like this. This is the nose from the side view. On the side view, you're going to draw, it's like a side triangle or a less than sign, right? And then I'm going to draw a curved line inside with the pupil and the iris, okay? And I can create an eyebrow, okay? On the other side, I'm going to do the rainbow with the smile, and I can put an eyebrow above, and I create that iris and pupil, but this way it's facing forward. So once I've done my two, and I'm going to add on this one, I'm going to add a curved line on this side. But on this one, I think I'm going to keep it similar, and I'll just draw another curved line on this side. But I want to have some hair. So on my other one, I did like crazy hair going to the top. But on this one, I think I'm going to make it a little longer. And I'm going to have it coming from the bottom to the top. So I'm not even drawing it out of the top of the head. I'm just drawing a curved line. But because I'm going to do values of one color, I am going to make stripes, like lines going from the bottom to the top of the head. Let me show you. Can you see those lines in the hair? because I'm going to be using the different values. This is monochromatic. Now on the outside, I want to make the hair a little bigger because I didn't quite touch the side here. So I'm going to kind of, oh, she's got massive hair. Okay, so in the little space that's left, I'm just going to draw, in this case, a triangle line, like diagonal line coming off, okay? And I'll do the little space over here, okay? So at this point, I am ready to trace what I have. So I'm going to take my marker out and I'm going to trace everything. You can use a black crayon if you don't have a marker. If you don't want as long of a neck, you can go ahead and bring the face lower or the shirt higher. But be sure you are showing me a cubist view. That means a side view and at least a side view and a front view of the face you are making. And remember, Pablo Picasso was one of the authors, the founder of the Cubist movement. Okay. I'm just making lines on the outside, in this case diagonal lines. I kind of made more of kind of cube lines on the other one, which I'll show you in a little bit. Okay. Remember, so the hair you create must fill the top of the page. In this case, I'm making it extend all the way to the shirt. And I'm also going to trace the edge of the shirt. Okay. So I am done tracing. Let me show you. So I have my cubist view. I have my crazy hair. I've got a line design on the sides. My hair fills the top. And I've got my optical illusion weaving, okay? So on this one I did it different. My hair still touched the top, both sides, but I just made it shorter. I did in this one, I extended the face a little lower. So you can do that too. And instead of just diagonal and triangular shapes on this side, I did kind of a square on the sides of this one, radiating off of the face. So once you're at this point, then you are good for today. And next week we are going to be starting to apply the color. So I hope you're having fun and learning all about Picasso and Cubism, and I will see you next week. Okay, bye Forester Dragons. I hope you have a great week.